The Wednesday series became a hit for a reason. Its story is fascinating, and it also looks amazing with all the work the CGI crew put into it. Why did Jenna Ortega give anxiety to Wednesday's stunt coordinators?
I know I'm stubborn, single-minded, and obsessive.
What ordeals did the actor behind Thing have to go through? And how did Hyde resemble other monsters created by Tim Burton? Spot the real Wednesday. Jenna Ortega faced numerous challenges while filming the series. She underwent months of serious training for her action scenes. It included fencing lessons, archery, canoeing, and even choreographing that famous dance scene that went viral. During all this time, the actress was entirely committed to her preparation. She maintained a monstrous routine, working 12 hours daily for 8 months straight.
It's such a cruel world.
And she never regretted it, because Jenna wanted to perform many of her stunts during filming.
Does Jenna Ortega do her own stunts? Yes. I love to. I give stunt coordinators such immense anxiety.
Yeah, she got people worried about her on the set because of her recklessness.
I will throw myself on the floor, off a wall. I'll drive cars at 90 to 100 miles per hour.
The gal is insane. Look at this.
3, 2, 1, go!
And then this.
Ready, and 3, 2, 1, drop!
And remember that it's only a fragment of what she did on the set. But Jenna couldn't always perform her own stunts because some were way too risky. That's when her stunt double would step in. Her name is Ayumi Umbhau. Dressed as Wednesday and with her signature hair, she looks exactly like Jenna. The young lady felt incredibly lucky to work with Ortega. It was such a pleasure working with you. You are such a kick-ass, badass human. You truly didn't need a stunt double, but I'm grateful to have been yours, Ayumi wrote on Instagram. But of course, she shouldn't downplay her role in the series, because she risked her health more than once during filming, from fencing fights to escaping buildings and to stunts in the gargoyles fall scene. Jenna was in the frame for static shots that were pretty safe, and Ayumi took the most dangerous part upon herself. But she is surely not the only stunt double in Wednesday. Remember the scene where Mayor Walker was struck by a car? What makes it even more impressive is that it was filmed without any CGI. A trained stunt double performed this dangerous trick for real. It's painful even to watch it, but did you notice that the guy made a little jump right before the car hit him? That was a special technique that allowed him to perform the trick. Stunt doubles certainly deserve appreciation for their work, just like the next actor. All the secrets behind Thing. As a fan, you might know that Romanian magician Victor Dorobantu played the most unusual character in Wednesday. We can see from the on-set videos that this guy had quite a lot of fun playing Thing. But it doesn't mean that the job was easy. First of all, Victor had zero acting experience, and it took him weeks of rehearsals to learn to express emotions. For his role, it was especially difficult.
It's a really hard process because you have to show emotions through a simple hand that doesn't have voice or subtitle.
Secondly, to play the part, the actor had to spend at least 1.5 hours in a makeup chair before filming. Yeah, only for his hand. And most importantly, Victor and Wednesday's VFX crew faced technical challenges every single day.
On set, you have to prepare with the VFX guys. They have to see what angle do they use, how is thing positioning, find ways to hide the thing.
Sometimes it would get tricky.
For example, under a bed. Hey, I can't fit under a bed, let's make a hole in the floor. Hey, I can't fit under the floor, let's raise the whole building in the air, so put him under the floor.
Victor had to contort his body in various ways to be wherever the crew needed him to be, even underwater.
And 3, 2, 1, action! With the chin.
Most of the time on the screen, we see him perform as Thing, because Tim Burton is the kind of guy who always aims for realism. But despite all of Victor's talents, he couldn't do it in every scene, and sometimes CGI would come to the rescue.
I think the tedious part about it was they had to use a ball and chart for special effects, so every single setup we did, someone would have to come in with a gray ball, silver ball, chip chart with all these colors.
It was pretty complicated and often slowed down the filming. So everyone was happy when Victor could do the job. Knowing it all, give a big hand to the crew for their hard work next time you watch Wednesday. Now let's see what else didn't need much CGI. The magic of Nevermore. How would you like to study in an academy that looks like this? In fact, if you want to feel the vibe, you can actually do it. Because the Nevermore Castle is real and you may try to visit it. It's located in Romania and is called Cantacuzino Castle. It looks pretty impressive in reality as well. The only thing the VFX team had to do was add some more spooky vibes to the historical spot. Aside from that, most Wednesday locations were filmed as they were built. Production designer Mark Scruton spilled the details on designing the iconic settings from the Wednesday series, and it's amazing how well thought out all of them were. Here's a cool fact, for example. Nevermore is a melting pot of different cultures, with gorgons, vampires, sirens, and werewolves studying under one roof, and the office of its principal symbolizes the same thing. Check this out. Weems has got the gothic fireplace, but also a 60s modernist desk, a very James Bond-style chair, and a modern laptop. The actual room is this crazy mix of Rococo and even Chinese architecture. The exceptionally intricate production design also had a lot to do with the colors in the series. You could have noticed that whenever Wednesday is on screen, everything around her is colored. It sounds like a simple idea, but it also required quite a lot of work. Let's recall Wednesday and Enid's room. It was divided exactly in half, with one side colored like a rainbow and the other black and white. The crew used nearly 90 artificial lights to wash all the color onto Enid's side, leaving nothing on Wednesday's. That's unbelievable attention to detail. And this isn't the only thing that makes Tim Burton's project so special. Can't hide the hide. It appears that the iconic director loves wide-eyed monsters. For the first time, Burton used this style in his movie Pee-wee's Big Adventure. If you've seen it, you certainly remember Large Marge.
It looked like this.
Creepy. So we shouldn't be surprised that the director made Hyde into another typical Burton-style monster. But he didn't only come up with the idea about those, pretty eyes. He also designed the whole creature himself. Co-director Al Gough shared that Burton rejected around 60 sketches of Hyde. Frustrated by how no one could understand what he wanted, he took matters into his own hands. Burton painted the monster with watercolors, creating the Hyde we saw in the series. I think it's so original, unique, and creepy. That is exactly what we wanted, Gough commented. The entire crew was excited to have a monster specific to the show when they saw the result. The next step was bringing the scary creature to our screens. Of course, they used CGI for that. The actor playing Hyde wore a special costume with tracking marks all over it. Honestly, it didn't make him look all that scary on the set. But after the VFX crew added a touch of computer magic, we got the perfect example of Tim Burton's classic monster, which was pretty terrifying. We wonder what the director has in mind for the second season of Wednesday. Reportedly, it will be even creepier and resemble a horror movie much more. Are you also excited to see Tim Burton and his CGI crew go to extra lengths in Season 2? Share in the comments below what you expect from it, and then check out other awesome videos on our channel.